And it's one of those moments, like, what do you do? I expected this big boom. I'm Ree Merrill, and I have breast cancer. Tommy and I had been waiting to hear whether or not we got the house that we wanted in LA, and I'd gone to the dentist, and he texted me super excited, we got the house, just so happy and just excited, Our whole new journey was starting. We're moving across country, been planning this move for a year, maybe even a year and a half, talked about it for a lot longer. It wasn't even 2 hours later when I was home from the dentist, and I got a phone call, and the doctor says, you have breast cancer. For 3 days, maybe, after, I walked around New York City, and I just remember it being really quiet and really alone. You think a moment that would change your life forever would have this huge sound attached to it, you know what I mean? But it's really quiet. And it's not at all like in the movies, It's very inward moment. I'd been in LA maybe 3 weeks before I had my double mastectomy and reconstructive surgery. After the doctor told us that it was okay for me to move, the first thing you want to find out is, okay, do I have to stay? We're supposed to move across the country in 3 weeks. Do I have to stay here and get treatment here? But when he said I could move, I was ready to move, and I wasn't going to let it stop me, and it never crossed my mind not to move and not to go on with my life. And you get up the next day and you get dressed and you go to work, or you go to the grocery store, and life goes on.
My name is Tommy Merrill. I am husband to 9 years. To start, we had the meeting with the doctor in New York, and he was like, okay, you can take your time and do the drive. And that's something we were looking forward to, was getting the dogs in the car and driving from coast to coast. I mean, it's like a bucket list kind of thing, right? So there was always that thought in the back of the mind that when we get to the end of the road, we got to deal with something pretty serious.
I wasn't going to not move here. I wasn't going to do what I wanted to do because of this.
Thank God we decided to move here and deal with this here. I mean, it's just the most beautiful view, and the trees and just the energy of where we are is so beautiful. I just can't imagine getting on the 6 train in New York and going from the hospital back to our place in Harlem. It just doesn't seem conducive to this kind of situation.
You never know how tough you are until you're put to the test. You don't know really what you're made of until you face something like this.
Seeing those signs that kind of show you that you're moving in the right direction. I don't think I ever was really of that mindset until I met you, and now I'm a firm believer in it, obviously. And things like, while you're discussing what butterflies mean to you or hummingbirds mean to you in your sense of comfortability, and then a butterfly flies in and lands on the windowsill right next to you, when that's never happened. Again, that's another sense of, okay, we're on the right path. There's another instance of you meditating and asking, please let the right thing flow through me, and then when you open your eyes, a white butterfly, which I've never even heard of, flies by your face. I mean, those kinds of things, just going in the right direction. Things are okay. Things are okay. As hard as this is, things are okay.
I want anyone out there going through this, anyone, male, female, to feel like they're not alone. And to know that they can get through it. And to know that LA, literally the city of LA and all it has to offer, aids in the healing. And I want people to know how I was healed by living in this city. I'm healed by my surroundings. I'm better every day. Every day I get a little bit better because of where I live.
This is our LA.
It's not over yet.
No choice for me but